In previous lecture we have seen about theory of trial balance, and now this is Assistant Professor Kailesh Jaidwar. Welcome you all in this lecture, which is for practical portion of trial balance. And in today's lecture we will going to see how one can generalize the transaction. After that, the journal entries, how that journal entries can be posted in ledgers, and how ledgers can help to create trial balance, right? So okay, we can start with our transaction. We will be going to discuss first the transactions, after that the generalization, ledger, and finally the making of trial balance. Okay, so here we are, and first transaction in our board is that cash, building and furniture. This has been introduced by some business person. Okay, so this three things are like coming in the business. So cash account will be debited, building account will be debited, furniture account will be debited, and capital account will be credited. How that can be credited or debited? If you want to find logic, please see previous lectures, so that you can get the logic for debits and credits. Okay, so we are debiting cash, building and furniture here. So we have made the entry: cash account debited, building account debited, to furniture account and to capital account. Okay, so we are directly making entries, and we are shifting that entries directly to the ledgers. We are making entries in our mind, and we are directly plotting entries in the ledgers. In front of you I have made the ledgers in very rough form, in T form, okay, to save my space and save my time. Okay, but you cannot do this. You have to be very clear, and you have to make everything in fair, not like this one. Okay, so cash account, building and furniture account have been debited, and capital account has been credited. So cash account is debited, building account and furniture account. So in the debit side of cash, I am going to write capital account rupees 50,000. Okay. Indeed, why I am putting it on the debit side? Because cash is debited here. Cash 50,000. Building, again I am writing capital. Why? Because that account has been credited to 50k. 150k means 1,50,000. And in the debit side of furniture, capital account 50,000. Done. And finally capital account is credited here. That's why in the credit side of capital I will going to write cash, building and furniture. I am directly writing the total of it, but you cannot. Okay, we are not writing directly the figure. Here cash is 50k, building is 1,50,000, and furniture is again 50k. Okay, we have done with our first transaction, in which what we have did, we have passed the journal entries. And now in journal entries we are passing journal entries in our mind only, and we are plotting that journal entries in the ledgers. Okay, so the same process we'll be doing for 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so second transaction here is purchased goods in cash rupees 10,000. What can be the entry? Purchase account debit to cash. So purchase account is debited here. That's why in the debit side of purchase I will going to write cash, and what will be the amount? This rupees 10,000. Okay, this is how purchase account can be fulfilled with cash rupees 10,000. Cash account is credited here with rupees 10,000. That's why in the credit side of cash I am going to write purchase 10,000. That. Okay, coming to the third one, sales 50,000 in cash. We have sold something in cash for 50,000. Okay, So cash is coming in and sales are like my income. So cash account debited to sales. So in the debit side of say cash, we will going to write sales rupees 50,000 to cash. So in the credit side of cash, we have written here what is the entry? Cash account debited to sales. So cash account is debited here, that's why at the debit side of cash we will going to write 50,000 as sales, and the credits sales is credited here, that's why in the credit side of sales we will going to write cash rupees 50,000. Okay, done. We have done with second and third. Now on fourth one, salary paid rupees 50,000. We are paying salary, that means salary is my expense. Salary account will be debited to cash because cash is going out. So that's why in the credit side of cash we will going to write salary rupees 5,000. Why we are putting salary in the credit side? Because cash is credited here. What I said, cash is credited here. That's why we are writing here salary rupees 5,000. And salary is debited, that's why in the debit side of salary I am going to write cash rupees 5,000. Done. Now salary done. Coming to the last transaction, money borrowed from SBI rupees 20,000. Now 20,000 is being borrowed by businessman for the business from SBI bank. Okay, so bank account will be debited or credited here. Cash is coming in, that's why cash account will be debited, and bank is giver, that's why SBI account will be credited. So we what journal entry we have passed? Cash account debited to SBI. So in the debit side of cash I will going to write SBI rupees 20,000, and SBI is credited, that's why in the credit side of SBI I will going to write cash rupees 20,000. Done. This is how we can plot different types of journal entries in ledger form. This is how we can post different types of entries in the ledger. Now now how we can find out the balance, which is next procedure to forward to ahead with the trial balance. So to get trial balance we have to take out the balancing figure of each and every accounts. Okay, here I will going to balance this. How I can balance? Let's say 50,000, 20,000, that means 1,20,000. The larger amount, the bigger amount will be written on both the sides. Okay, 1,20,000 and this is 15,000. So 1,20,000 and this is 15,000. So 1,20,000 minus 15,000. That means here we will be writing 105k. Done. And this will be known as balance CD or balancing figure, and we will be putting this figure into the circle. Okay, and the larger amount will be written at both the sides. Done. If you will calculate these three figures, you have to find this figure 10, 15, 15, 5, 20. That means 1,20,000, and this is your balancing figure. Here we can directly write on the credit side 1,50,000. Why? Because there is no any figure on the credit side, and this will become my balancing figure, balance CD. And here I can write like this 1,50,000 and 1,50,000. Same with this balancing figure, balance CD rupees 50k. I am putting this in the circle, and 50k will be written on both the sides. 50k. Done. If you will calculate this, 50, 1,50,000, 2 lakh, and 50 lakh, 2,50,000. The 2,50,000 will be written on both the sides because there is no any figure on the debit side, and 2,50,000 will become my balance. And what can I write here? Balance CD. Okay, same with this 10k, 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 and this will be my balance CD. Balance CD. Same with this 50k. This will be my balance CD. See, to save the space, to save the time, I am writing all this these things in rough manner. You should not be doing like this. Okay. Done. And salary 50k. This is also balance CD. Very easy. And here 20k. Balance CD. Done. This is how you can plot journal entries in the different types of ledgers, and after that you can find different types of balance from different types of ledgers. Okay, so we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 figures, right? I'll be plotting this on this statement, this this format. Okay, so if I am saying that this is, you can simply see this is on the credit side, but you must be knowing that this, even though this is on the credit side, but this is the debit balance. Why this is debit balance? Because the figure, the largest figure is from the debit side. That's why this will become the debit balance. That means in each and every account we will going to find that each and every debit balance will be written in the credit side, and vice versa for the debit debit sides. That means which things are written on the debit side, that will be like credit balance, and accounts which are showing at the credit side, the balance is on the credit side. That means this balance is carrying the debit balance. Okay, so cash, and we know that left side is our debit and right side is my credit. That means this is, although this is in the credit side, but this is showing that cash account is showing here the debit balance. So this is depicting that we should plot this on the debit balance side and not on credit balance side. Although this has been written in the credit side, we have to put that figure in the debit side. Why? Because this is debit balance and not the credit balance. Understood? So cash is showing debit balance. So I am writing here cash account. What amount will be? 1,05,000. Balance. We will be writing balance. We are not writing this figure. Okay, we are not writing this figure, we are writing this figure, balancing figure, the rounded one. Okay, 1,50,000. After that, building, same, this is on credit side, that's why building account, and amount will be this 1,50,000. Done. Furniture account will be written here like 50,000 because of this figure. Capital 1,20,000, and see, this is written on the debit side. That means this is credit balance. I am writing here capital account rupees 2,50,000. 2,50,000. Okay, purchase account, debit balance है, this is debit balance. Purchase, debit balance. Why? Because this is written on the credit side, 10,000. Okay, this is also done. Sales account is written, we can see the rounded figure is on the credit on the debit side. That means this is showing the credit balance. Hence I am writing here sales account, and what will be the amount? This rupees 50,000. This is also done. Salary showing debit balance. So salary account, and amount will be rupees 5,000. And finally the SBI account. Okay, SBI rupees 20,000. If this is written on the debit side, that means this is the debit balance. That means this is showing on the debit side, that means this is credit balance. So I am writing here SBI account, and amount will be rupees 20,000. Okay. So this is how we can plot our entries or ledgers on trial balance. Now we will be first checking have we have we posted everything properly. Cash is 1,05,000. See, I am chanting this figure. You focus on the trial balance. Cash account is 1,05,000. Building 1,50,000. Furniture 50,000. Capital 2,50,000. Furniture 10,000. Salary sales 50,000. Salary 5,000, and SBI rupees 20,000. Now we will be balancing it. Okay, you can have this type of. Okay, so this is how you can balance out the trial balance. Okay, we have calculated this side and this side, and the total of both these sides are like matching, and this has to be like this has to be matched. If it is not matching, that means there is any sort of mistake. Okay, so this is how you can make trial balance, and this is the first thing, and this is the I should say the last thing to take part towards the balance sheet, and to take part towards the financial statements. This is how you can make trial balance. I'll be giving you some sort of practical questions, some sort of journal entries, for which you have to make. First, I'll be giving journal entries like this, and you have to make these types of accounts and the trial balance in your notebook. We'll be very soon opening the colleges, so when you will be coming with your notebooks, in your notebooks you should be like ready with this homework. Okay, so be curious and be knowledgeable. Thank you.